Hello and welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. Today's video we're going to dive in 3 related low competition, high demand KDP low content keywords. Now I've been away from the channel for about 5 days now. I do apologize on that, but I did come with great keywords that will really help you to dive into specific planners, specific workbooks, and also there is a notebook niche that I would like to introduce you on as well. Now before we get started, please subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell because this will inform you whenever we post new videos on the channel. And as you can see here, we are in Creative Fabrica, which is my go-to when it comes to KDP interiors or anything KDP or print on demand related, whether that is Amazon KDP, Redbubble, any sort of graphics you can find here, also fonts and interiors, everything from coloring pages to whole planners and everything that you need to get started, I guess. So it's a tool that you can use, and if you want to join, the link to that will be in the description box below. Now let's have a look at our niche for today and what can we get from that. Now I'm also going to discuss some other keywords as well that you can use in your 7 keyword slots as you are uploading your book. We're also going to look at what interiors are available on Creative Fabrica. We're going to look at other strategies as well, so stay tuned. Now do keep in mind, when you are wanting to get an interior from Creative Fabrica or from any other place, from Etsy, even though it does have commercial rights, but you do need to change it so you don't end up being kind of put down by Amazon because of duplicate content. So our first niche for today is stand-up comedy journal. Stand-up comedy journal is a good niche, a niche with a keyword niche score of 44. Now I do consider the good niches to be from 44, 45 up until the higher the better, which is usually the perfect ones are around 67. Now that does not guarantee you sales. It depends on you, it depends on the market, and it depends on your own design and interior as well. So keep that in mind. But our job is to look at the keywords, look at the indications that tell us that this keyword is a great one, and then we dive straight in. Let's have a look at what is available in Creative Fabrica, which is my go-to when it comes to interiors. So you want to start off by writing stand-up comedy and see what comes up. There are currently 2 files, 2 KDP interiors that you can use. First of all, we have 120 page stand-up comedy, which can be edited in PowerPoint, and it can be also edited in Affinity Publisher, which is then again my second go-to when it comes to editing interiors. My first option is Canva. So in this case, the interior, if you do want to edit it in Canva, it is 120 pages. It does contain 2 pages that are different, and then the rest is repetition of these 2 pages. So what would you want to do if you want to edit in Canva? Simply take a picture of these 2, or you will find a PNG or a JPG file of these 2 images along with your PDF interior. As you download this, upload this as an image in Canva, open the right sizing when it comes to 8.5 times 11 or 6 times 9, no bleed, get your numbers correct, and edit it that way in Canva. Why do I go to Canva? Because it already has in elements that I can use that will allow me to customize this easily in the most professional way possible. So what would I do to this interior, for example, or any other interior that I get? First of all, I would change the font. I would change the little emojis right there because, to be honest, they do look a little bit childish. And I would also add in some customization, a border, add in some extra customization. For me, for example, I would go the extra mile of adding in customized jokes inside each several pages or so. It doesn't have to be each single page, there needs to be a joke in there, but it would be nice to have a joke here and there in between the pages to help inspire, to help motivate, and to help get that, emphasize that theme of stand-up comedy and joking and that kind of thing, to emphasize and to add that little extra value, because there's a lot of different books out there and you are competing against all these books, so you want to add in as much value as you can in the interiors. Also use it as a marketing tactic and say this book is not only a stand-up comedy journal, it does include customized or it does include jokes as well in between that will help to give you a laugh, surprise you, motivate you, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be jokes. It can be tips here and there about public speaking, about basically overcoming shyness or anything like that. Just little tips, like 1 sentence tips every now and then in between the interior really does play a dramatic part in helping your book to rank higher and helping to serve as a great marketing tactic. Now, excuse me for my slow internet, but our second niche here is again stand-up comedy planner, and it is connected to the first niche, but it does have a higher keyword score of 47 compared to the other one. So this one you might want to use in your title, you might want to use it in your subtitle as well. It would be also great in the 7 keyword slots as well. So let's have a look at what kind of books there are. Let's observe the interiors. Let's see if they get any sort of sales or any sort of reviews in that case. And as always, be mindful of the reviews. If there's any reviews, great. See what people have to say. See what the negative reviews are. I pay particular attention to the negative reviews. Now, in this particular book right there, I want you to have a look what they've done. They've designed the cover very simply. Basically, they've used a page of the interior, made it as a cover, added a kind of extended spine color right there to help it stand out and to give it that impression of professionalism, and also added a color. So this does have its pros and cons, to be honest, because the interior can be seen on the look inside feature, but it's also simple. And it's a lot of customers like that. A lot of customers like buying an interior that's like quickly they see what is or they like buying a book, they quickly see what the interior is, what's inside the book, and it really helps them that way. So it has its pros and cons. I'd rather not go with it. I'd rather have a visually appealing cover and an interior that adds extra value. So always emphasize the extra value, go the extra mile for your customer, and you will get the sales that you need in most cases. So I'm just going to open a couple of books right there that are selling, see what it is, see how many pages. Just jot down, this one is recently uploaded on November 28, 2021. So what does that indicate? That's also an indication that this book also might be, or this niche also is great. Now, it is coming under a different title. So the subtitle is Stand-Up Comedy Notebook, but they used a joke journal title. So maybe this is one of the keywords that you would need to look at, the joke journal, because this is why I'm saying it's really important to look at the other books that are uploaded, because they can give you an indication of what kind of other keywords are ranking, or what kind of other keywords that you can use and research further, and then it'll kind of put you on a pedestal to discover other niches as well. So coming back to Creative Fabrica, let's have a look at the second interior that we didn't have a look at, the stand-up comedy brain dump. Now, I did research this keyword and unfortunately it wasn't profitable, the stand-up comedy brain dump. It did come up with a keyword score of about 20. So this way I could use this interior along with the first interior, either combine them and make a workbook or make a kind of added value interior right there by combining the two interiors, adding in the customization. Or what I could do is I could do two different types of versions and experiment with that as well. So this one's great. I don't like the black, the red right there, so I would definitely change that. And also remember, your interiors will be in black and white, so you want to go grayscale as well, so not to confuse the customer. Having a look at the interior right there by one of the selling books, as you can see here, there is inside the interior there is a name and phone section just in case if the book were lost, and they did use that same interior as the one in Creative Fabrica, that same first part, as you can see here, that idea 1, idea 2, the funny conversations, they use that section right there. Now, because I've got a Creative Fabrica subscription, that really allows me to download as an unlimited number of interiors and use them that way, as long as my subscription is active. So I went ahead and I downloaded the one that I said was in red, the brain dump. As you can see here, there's some simple changes that I would like to make if I were to upload that. So the other changes are what they have added in this interior. Coming back to this one, they've added along with the first section that's available in the interior on Creative Fabrica, they've added a stroke and a note section. As you can see here, everything on the top section is from Creative Fabrica, but everything on the bottom section is something that they've added, a joke section and a notes section as well to fill in that interior up. So they've added the added value element that I've been talking about earlier in the video, and that is really important as well, also to help you customize, to help you stand out. Another great way to have a look at what is trending or what are some great keywords is to click on the author name, see what has been uploaded before. As you can see here, it's mostly notebooks. We've got engineering notebook, we've got Cornell notebook, accounting ledger notebook, other things as well, logbooks as well. So all these are great keywords that you can go ahead, take a note of them in your Excel sheet. How important it is to organize your Excel sheet. You need to have that handy. Copy them, go in Amazon, and on your research days, the days that you've dedicated to researching, simply jot in the keywords that you've had, see their keyword score, and that's a great way to discover other great niches as well. So we're trying to have a look at this interior right there of this book. Now I love how they set up this description. As you can tell, there's a lot of bullet points as well, and this is rating because it did have over 14 ratings and great reviews, around 4.5 stars out of 5. So unfortunately we're not able to open the interior at the moment, but I will try again during this video. So another thing I also wanted to mention is that they've also used another keyword, which is joke writing workbook, and that is a keyword that we'll be able to explore and see the keyword score for that. And it's really important to take in as much connected keywords to the niche that you are doing a product for, and then put them down in the 7th keyword slots. Our third niche is also connected stand-up comedy notebook, and it has a niche score of 41. It's not that perfect, but I would still go ahead with it. And the main factor for selling notebooks under this keyword is the covers. As you can tell, the covers need to be quite interesting or visually appealing to the customer in order to purchase them, because then again inside would be lined notebooks or would be kind of lined interiors where it would be quite simple, but the cover is the most important element. So we've come towards the end of our video today. Thank you so much for watching. We talked about 3 related keywords that you can dive in today, and we've talked about strategies. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, like, share and subscribe. I'd love to have you on board. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.